Hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And today we're gonna be building helicopters. No. Right, that was a bad joke on my part. No, we're not gonna be building helicopters. I had discussion with several people. Everybody expressed their own opinions, and I still stand by my initial opinion that maybe, but helicopters are not the most important thing in this game. Same as the planes. Since they came out, I tested them in the series that we had them then, and I haven't played it in private or on recordings. First, shout out to my nemesis Tigrovica, and why did you remind me of this? I forgot. I missed something. I missed the oil-powered power plant. And that was a big mistake on my part, because most probably this would be my favorite update, because we have a new energy source and I totally missed it. Anyway, so I'm gonna do real quickly and cover this, and we have it in here, gas power plant. We can build it. We're not gonna do it right now. In the future, probably. It has 35.8 tons of pollution, where coal one has a little bit more, but this is maybe unrealistic, because oil powered should be a little bit cleaner than coal powered. But for the electricity production, I believe there might be an issue. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Gas powered. Though, why is it gas when it's crude oil there? It probably would be oil. Maybe they mean, no, they don't mean gasoline. Right, but anyway, this would be a good thing to have a resource for the future, gas, right? Rather than the oil alone. Another shout out to Old Gala and Whale Tier. They said something we're gonna test real quickly around here. They said that we can actually do a bypass from here, so we can do something like this. How far can we actually go with this? Maybe not far, but let's try it. Let's go with a normal, non-electrified railroads. So the thing is that we can actually build a bypass next to this structure over here, next to this unloading. What is this? Obviously, this is going to be a little bit more challenging than I expected. Let's see what we can do with this. Yes, I can see this definitely being a thing, but I have to say that I don't like the way this is going. It's a possibility, but look at this. I don't like this part here. I mean, like, I don't like a lot of... Actually, maybe not that bad. This railroad here looks a little bit unrealistic, because it's quite steep and they still allowed us to build it. I have no idea what was wrong with them. What did they think when they were allowing us to build this? What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the whole thing over here real quickly, because I would like us to have, and this is a problem. There we go. Come on. Really? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna try to build this as a non-electrified power line all the way here. Unfortunately, that's not gonna work. Let me see if we can get it somewhat... Okay, we have something here. Let's do this one. Okay, obviously this is gonna be a little bit challenging. Actually, you know what? This might be exactly what we need. A little bit of leveling in this part. Okay. I totally see this being a it's a good thing. So this is not bad, and let's now, you know what? Let's just build this one like this. Let's set it for construction, and let's go and try to build this other line here. We can see that we have a lot of green over here, and I'm actually pretty happy with this. There we go. So it's gonna have a bypass rather than going through the station, even though a problem again. Interesting. Problem is that I don't know how long these trains are going to be coming over here, but this might be a little bit too short for our train. So let's do this. Unfortunately, this is going to be... Can I... What was here? We can't. It would be cool if we can connect construction sites, in this case, railroad construction sites. But anyway, it's not a big deal. Let's try doing this. I'm gonna go for a little bit longer connection over here. But you can see that we have a problem because there's a big height difference between those two. So what we can do here is have a separation early on and then go all the way here, and then we should be able to connect it properly, like this maybe. Again, I don't like this part. Can we avoid it? Let's try one more time. We can always try doing this. You can build the segments of the railroad that you like and where you would like the railroad to go, and then connect both of the well, of these segments in this case. So maybe something like this. This looks horrible. This looks a little bit better. And then all the way here. Okay, I think it's a little bit better. We would have longer access to this one, and again, because they're all non-electrified and they have a single construction phase, this should work fine. You can see our railroad construction vehicles doing a bang-up job over here. I'm gonna continue, let's see here. I'm gonna go back and see if they finished the range of construction. What do we mean by that? That means that they are constructing stuff that is outside of their range. You can see that they have still three constructions at the moment, three things they are constructing. Why can't I zoom where this is? I think they changed stuff. Oh, here we go. Let's go with this one. Okay, so this is all the way here. Okay, they're continuing construction on this side. This is why I don't want to interrupt. Maybe I will have to. Maybe I'll have to interrupt this this segment here. Depending where that train is. If that train is still, let's pause this. No. Let's let them work as they are, as they do. And as you can see, we already have electrified all the railroad coming to here. That means technically, if we electrify the right-hand side here, we can already have trains delivering our construction material here. We can deliver it with trains. On the other hand, well, not on the other hand, the other thing is that we don't really have anywhere to. Oh, my bad, we do. My bad. We have somewhere to load these materials from, so we can just have a train coming here and going back there, like almost soon. What we're gonna have to have here is an exchanger, not for our delivery vehicles, but for our not for the delivery vehicles, but for construction vehicles, because they're gonna we will soon start. Actually, we're gonna start now on this project as well. So let's go and connect these vehicles. You can see that this storage facility here is being constructed as well. The only thing missing here is the railroad construction office, and it needs to be connected. Oh, right, we have a lot of new stuff to deal with here. So we have a new construction. Well, I could have gone without putting this gravel road here, but I think we're gonna afford ourselves a little bit of a luxury. Some of these buildings are being finished before some others, and that's. It's fine, but it's not timely manner. What are we doing with gravel here? Gravel is doing absolutely horrible. What the hell is happening here? Okay, what about you? You have 2.8 tons. How far up? Okay, this one is almost full. I think this is perfectly balanced, this rock crusher, even though it's way under. Oh boy. Let's go through the messages here. Yeah, the problem is, we discussed this in the comment section, a lot of these messages are not really important. Okay, do we delete all of them? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to be on top of the messages now, because as they come in, we're gonna have to read them until we find the way to manage messages, to delete them, or not to get notifications. The problem with this is that we're getting notifications for some things that are happening that are not important. For example, unemployment in a certain house being under a certain level, and if you have a small house, that can easily be, done. For example, if we have like 2 or 3 people without jobs in a smaller house like these, that can cause problems. Okay, let me try to connect, give these guys a little bit more work, so something like this. Okay, this obviously, for some reason, these guys don't like this, but that's fine. Let's go through this park like this. We can connect it in this way, in this manner. Okay, a little bit of roads to be constructed. All these houses, you know what, I don't really want to do this. I don't want to connect every single house here. I know it would be, I don't know, maybe even efficient or something, but I just don't think that I want to do it. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I will be connecting some of these fast ways through the neighborhood here, and I think this is probably the last one I would like to do. Maybe I'll probably connect these big houses over here, but that's about it. How are we doing with the living space? 25 people living with their parents. Let's check individual cities. We have city over here, of course, always under staff, nobody living with their parents. We have 153 unemployed workers. That's decent. That's decent because we're gonna have to monitor what's happening around here. You can see that we are exporting, that we have less meat than we would like to. At least cattle is being processed fast enough, so we have too many meat exports as far as I understand it. Let me see if we have... yeah, these are really slow tractors. I'm not sure if... what do you think about these guys? We have slow tractors with a big capacity. This is 16 tons of crops. These guys have 8, which is half, but they're twice as fast. But we also have Skodas that we can use more. I would prefer these tractors because I think they look a little bit more realistic. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, this one is so much fun. Because they can't really have two different vehicles, two different... I think this seems like it's a game mechanic, that you can have two vehicles attached to each other, so the trailer and the vehicle are acting like a single unit in this case, but this is my basic understanding of this. I have to check something out because I just noticed that we don't have enough fuel there, and we are running out of fuel almost everywhere. This means that we're gonna have to have a new fuel distribution, fuel distribution. This is fuel imports. Fuel imports are doing the best thing I can say so. Let me just check fuel imports. Customs house and then unloading and... oh, right, okay, so this is a problem. No, this is one of the problems. This is loading, unloading facility. Oh, right, okay, so why can't you have two trucks coming in here? That's quite interesting. But you probably know this, guys. We have a new mechanic in the game, and the new mechanic is... what the hell is this? Yeah, this is the one that is not functioning properly. New mechanic is that a lot of buildings can have fuel delivered to their offices now, and this means huge, enormous fuel distribution network, which is, I don't know. I don't have judgment on that, so I don't have opinion on that, so we'll see. Coffee time. Like, subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you have a description of the video. Right. I forgot, I wanted to say something, but I forgot what. Classic me. Right, we wanted to check October. It's October, and what about crops on the fields? Crops on the fields are empty, so we don't have any crops left over. Let me now real quickly recheck the number of fields here. We have way not enough fields, so this is 6. Oh boy. Yeah. These fields are not assigned properly, so let's go here, and we have 6 and 6, that's 12, and this is 6, that's 18. Can we do and help with something? We can do and help with this one. Well, let's go further on as much as we can. And then we have this distribution office here, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And that's it. Let's go 18, 19. Really? Fine. More? Okay. What about you? You should... oh boy. Boy. Wait a minute. These are not assigned to anybody. This is a problem. Why is that? Let's reassign these guys. So we need to quickly remove... this is unloading. Let's go all these fields... Pause. All these fields need to be reassigned because there's some issue with these fields. We don't have a good assignment of the fields. We need to start from this side. We need to set up as many fields from this side as possible. And then small ones. Don't forget the small ones. Where are the small ones? Darn it. Here we go. 1. Where's the other small one? 2. And 6, and the small one is here. Okay, can we do more? Yes, we can. Let's go this one, and then there we go. I think this is much better. And why is this not being harvested? Vehicle depot. And this is not assigned to a farm, I believe. Pause. Yes, it is, but why isn't it being harvested? Because they're working on other fields. And this is a little bit further down the road from this farm. It shouldn't be that far away, but looks like this middle farm is struggling a bit. They do have Matador harvesters, which are the best ones we have. Still struggling. Still struggling. What about these guys here? These guys seem to be all out in the fields. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go and give them more covered hull fortune tractors. I'm gonna go for 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And let's go with 5. Okay, this is gonna give them a little bit more capacity, because you can see that there's a lot of crops over here that's ready to be picked up. It would be much nicer if we could have more fields assigned to a single distribution office, but unfortunately this is how the cookie crumbles, so we're gonna have to deal with this. That was a coffee for me, and you know what the cue is. Okay, so fuel distribution. Fuel distribution, we should have it. We have a fuel center over here, and now we have many more places that requires fuel. For example, this was always the thing that required the fuel, but now we have all these construction offices. They still can. These are modded ones. They don't have the fuel capacity, but the vanilla ones, they already have fuel capacity added. I already see the problems with some of the mods. If the modders start removing those mods from the okay, no bugs whatsoever. No bugs whatsoever. Right, if modders start removing those mods, that's gonna influence our game. Oh, how much fun. How much fun. Oh, right, because everybody rushed to this one single field. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. Oh, while we're here, we're gonna go and activate the cheat mode, and let's go for... Oh, we don't have to! Ah, yay! Line spacing. Let's see where the line spacing is. Right, these are grocery stores. Do we have... We should have somewhere... Name of the line. Line spacing not supported. Probably because it's only one vehicle. So let's see if we have passengers somewhere. Call imports. Here we go. Passengers. Line spacing is disabled. Alright. So we have to enable it physically. Okay, that's fine. Galask Industrial. Oh, that's gonna be pain in the rear end. If the save doesn't leave it like this, it's gonna be painful. Markusovo, that's the university. Oh, did we switch that? Markusovo University. Where are you? Here we go. Yes, we switched it in the last episode. That's perfect. Awesome. This is not functioning properly because I believe we have a people supply issue. Let's speed this up and let them resolve this, hopefully as soon as possible. You can see a lot of vehicles queuing up here, and it's gonna be, you know, going here, and let's do this. Let's try to tell them. Can we tell them where to go? No, we can't. Unfortunately, we can't tell them where to go, so they're gonna have to resolve this on their own. Unfortunately, this is gonna be another season with a little bit of wonky things happening. Well, harvest season. Probably only one more. One more in a row. One more of many. But we tapped into more and more crops. You can see that we have way more crops now than we had before. At least I think so. Let's see. Yeah, we are in over 2,000 in this silo, 900 only here. That's interesting. Hopefully... Come on, clear this out. Right, actually this is a good point. We're gonna have a little bit bigger stockpile of frozen meat. This is fine. Ah, right, it stopped because there's no people working here. Okay, okay. This is a little bit of a problem. Let's focus on other things and let them deal with this whenever they can. Let's see what the population numbers. 9,500 people living here. Okay. 9,500 people. So we have underground heating pipelines as well, and other pipelines. I was thinking if it's possible to get oil from across the bay now this way, which probably we can build with helicopters. No, 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 we're not doing it. But unfortunately, you have to have a pumping station, and unfortunately, is the pumping stations need to be on the ground. Even though they're kind of underground, we would have to have a pumping station, island somewhere in the middle. Well, probably 2, maybe even 3 of them, to have oil transferred all the way here. So this is creating a little bit of a conundrum. Where we're gonna be dealing with our oil. So I'm still thinking, is it the best place for the oil around here? Because we might have an issue with this experiment over here, with the fishing experiment, because pollution really might be a little bit too high for us. But just to keep it up to date, let's go and create a little bit pollution monitoring station just about here, and let's see how pollution is going to affect the city over here. Pollution from these fish farms. Of course, in real life, let's talk about this. I like talking about this. In real life, pollution from fish farms, it is kind of a big deal, so heads up on that. Pollution from fish farms is bad, first of all, because you have concentrated amounts of fish that nothing can hunt them because they're protected in their cages, and they're overpopulated, so they have a lot of feces and a lot of stuff being, dropped, first of all on themselves, but also on the bottom of the sea, which, contrary to popular belief, is not a good thing. So this unemployment too high, let's delete all the messages. So they are actually devastating the floor beneath the fish cages. You might think, oh yeah, it's only a piece of, like, bottom of the ocean, but you have the normal pollution from the industries, you have pollution from these fish pens, you have pollution from, I don't know, Fukushimas of the world and stuff like that. So all adds up that we are losing valuable I think up to 200 to 300 meters underneath the sea level is the, what's it called? I forgot. The layer of the ocean that has fertility. Below that, the sun cannot reach, and then you have some kind of ecosystem there. And then below that, it's Dead Sea. And I think I watched a documentary how the biggest desert in the world, it's not Sahara, it's not even the Antarctic, because the Antarctic is a desert as well, but it's actually bottom of the sea, because there's nothing on the really bottom of the sea. So technically these fish pens can be over the sea, because the only reason why you're making these fish cages is because you need the salty water, and because you're feeding the animals yourself and giving them everything that they need. So technically they can be over much deeper water where the pollution is actually, further away. But unfortunately in the game, this is only real life scenarios I'm talking about. In the game, I doubt we're gonna have fish fans out in the sea, and the Skylines has a really nice nice situation going on for them there. Anyway, these buildings are being filled really fast. Let's go and check out what's happening around the country. We don't need to speed this up because financially we're doing okay. We do have a little bit of an impact in exports because of the traffic jam we had there for a moment, but as you can see, our buses are bringing all the passengers here. They're going back to work, and looks like we're doing a bang up job with this. The only problem is that just a few moments ago we had issues with meat exports. Let's see this. Can we meat exports? Can we meat exports? No meat export. Okay, unfortunately, line spacing. Well, we can space it out. I don't know if it makes any difference because there's only 2 of them, but we can space out any line that has more than one vehicle, but it has to be a line. It doesn't work with the distribution offices, so these kind of things, when they go to pick up stuff from here, that doesn't really work. Okay, 14th of November. crops are being picked up, but you can see that we are slow with harvesting this area here. And this is the farm. Is this the farm that we experimented with? No. Did we experiment with any farm? We did with this one. We did with this one, and this one has... Oh boy. Well, this is not really a good experiment because this farm, first of all, didn't have all the distribution, all the fields connected to distribution office, and did have more harvesters. So next season will be probably the best time to check how our crops and farms are functioning. So we have one farm here with 8 combines and 4 4-shit tractors. So we will see later how they will react. I still not sure what to think about these tractors. They might be less efficient than some other. They might be less efficient than some other modes of transport, but I'm not really sure if this is the best way to go about it or not. Like, maybe we should go with a Skoda trucks or something bigger and better, but I like to see tractors drive around, so I might stick with them. It's gonna be affecting our test, but yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with them. Population wise here, I think we're doing fine. I think everything is fine. The only problem is with this fuel distribution now. These distribution offices, they need to be redone. You can see that we have a distribution office here that is doing what? Distributing coal. Okay, that's not a big deal. We can do that through other distribution office, for example, this one. And then, can we have a single distribution office importing bitumen and oil and then distributing that bitumen and oil? That might be a problem because you cannot set thing to be filled and then they're gonna fill from there and distribute elsewhere. Maybe. I'm thinking if we can utilize the distribution office that we already have here, because this industrial area is being a little bit cramped and probably wouldn't be the best thing to just have it over here. So maybe we should be planning for something bigger. For something bigger being this oil refinery that we potentially might have over here. If we're gonna have an oil refinery here, that means we're gonna have huge oil storages around here as well. That means that we're gonna have to get the crude oil. Like I said, we won't be we don't care about self-sufficiency that much at the moment. We can be importing crude oil from there, I don't mind that. So we can have ships coming in and out and delivering crude oil and exporting fuel and bitumen. Or in this case, probably initially would be just for our domestic consumption. But if I'm gonna go with something like this, it's gonna be probably even all the way. So that would be like big oil refinery, so the vanilla one, you know, the huge one. Now, problem of course is gonna be the size of it. Supply of people here, that's gonna be also one of the thing that might be an issue. And also we're gonna need a little bit more space. So if we're gonna go with this, we should probably do something like this, claim a little bit more land from the sea. I would like it to have the soil level here and not the bedrock exposed like we have elsewhere. So something like this would be, this shallow water here can be reclaimed easily from the sea, and we would have a lot more space for this, let's call it industrial zone. So tell me what you think in the comments. I won't be focusing on this right now, but we can start planning for it because we have other projects we didn't finish and I would like to focus on them more. Also, this can be, so if we would have, let's say, oil and fuel terminals over here, so ship terminals, then we can have also big storages for the big storage areas for the bitumen, fuel, the oil imports, you know, and not only imports in the future. What I was planning to have ships, because our oil reserves are across the bay here, I was thinking of having ships going across the bay from here, delivering oil. So we would have a loading facility here and ships going across the bay delivering oil over here. So this is kind of a plan. Tell me what you think about this. What I wanted to focus on now is fighting with these messages. Of course, this is going to be a little bit challenging, but wow, this is the longest save in a while. This save thing, it also means that I have too many save games, and maybe even has something to do. I do have SSD. older one. I think it's Samsung Evo something cheap, but it's still Samsung. Yay! I'm pretty happy with the. I was happy with the performance, but because I do a lot of saves and all of them they take a lot of space, it could be something that's causing all these issues. Okay, so we have electricity brought all the way here. We have, oh, they finished electricity here even. Okay, this is not going to be done by this construction office. This is going to be done by new construction office, which is also being planned right now. So we can have trains delivering these things here. So we have wood. Wood would be for our fish farms here. And finally, I probably should address this earlier. Shout out to Old Gala because he said something that we should probably try doing, and I should have done it earlier. I will be distributing and picking the stuff up only from the middle farms here, because this is not only some stupidity that Oolykee wants to do, but this will also be a test to see if we can manage the neighboring fish farms from the middle of the farm, central, yes, that. Current production percentage, that's fine, all of it is full. Unfortunately, with this meat, what we can do with this meat is we can start distributing. I think I already started in the last episode here with the, where are you? Refrigeration truck. That's the one. Where are you? Okay, this refrigeration truck is going all the way to Almavari cargo station. This is not where we want it to go. We would like it to go and source your fish from here. And then Almavari, remove it and source your fish from here. Wait until loaded. You don't really have to do that. But here you need to wait until unloaded. Hopefully he has 2 tons of meat capacity. We have 2 more trucks I would like to be sourcing from here. That would be, is it 2? Probably it is only 2, but let's be sure about it. So we have covered refrigeration, there we go. And then we have the last one from over here. Okay, what's happening with you guys? Let's see. We have a refrigeration truck on the way. Perfect. So Almavari cargo station, you're gonna go for, let's say, this one over here. Almavari cargo station, you're gonna be removed. Here you're gonna be loading. Don't wait until loaded. Everything else should be fine. Statsovo should be working. And then the last one should go from here. And Almavari road station, remove, load here without waiting to be loaded. Hopefully we're gonna have all the meat here. This is just initial. I thought I'm not gonna do it now, but since I don't know when this is gonna be done. And one other thing I forgot is electricity for this industrial zone here. Even though everything is going nicely, there's no vehicles coming here. That's unfortunate. We do have, what construction office is general only? What about this one here? This is this should be assigned to right, no, this one should be in range. What's with this one then? Are you in range? It's in range. Why are there not 2 construction offices assigned to this? This is interesting. Maybe they have too much work. Oh, fun. Snow. Maybe I have too much work to do. This one definitely does, and this is the one that's missing from here. So let's give him a little bit more work over here. And then this one, do you have a lot of work to do? Not so much, so he can actually handle more work. That brings us to another thing that I just mentioned. We need the electricity over here. So let's see where the electricity hoses are supposed to go. Do you have any... Do we have any electricity supply around here? Do we have any buildings finished? Electricity is over here. Where is it? Where is it again? I'm missing this part, Oh yeah, this is my new favorite view. where you can see actually how terrain looks like. This is big thumbs up to the developers. I love this view. It's going to be really helpful for me. Okay, what I was looking for here, let's see, temperatures, winds, yes, wind farms. This is something that I would like to build as well. Health too low. Why is your health too low? Yeah, this is also like a message. This one has like 8 people living in here, and suddenly somebody gets sick, and one person gets sick, and you get notification that people in the building are not. It's just because it's a small building. Let's go and deal with this first. We need the over 21s living with their parents, 3 kilometers. Okay, it's here. What about here? Nothing there. Okay, so people from this building here are over 21s living with their parents. Let's transport them all to the... Well, let's empty one building to the... Here. This is going to be good enough. Well, it's going to be nice. University working fine. We can continue with the research in these universities. I can go and get a little bit more professors because I'm pretty sure we are understaffed over here. And then we can start with some research. Mechanical components. Yeah, let's go with mechanical components because soon, coffee time. Messages. Unemployment too high. Where? Ah, Plattenbau. Plattenbau has too high unemployment. People without jobs. So what's happening in this city altogether? 1,800 workers. Only 102 without jobs? That's nothing. That's peanuts. I don't appreciate them doing this. What's happening with these farms? Farms are all operational. That's fine. The only problem with the farms is that they don't have... The resources are not ideal, and they don't have anywhere to store the meats. We can... Can we transport meat with ships? I have my doubts, but... No, here we go. This is containers. Oh, okay. So we would have to pack meats in containers, and well, we have this one. Oh, this is a small one. No, this is a medium one. Small one. Small one can also have meats. So yeah, we can have a harbor area around here. Yeah, this would also be something like we talked about, where are we gonna have oil imports, all this stuff. We're gonna have pipelines, a lot of docklands, yes, probably even the whole nation's docklands. I don't know if I want to have the central capital city with too many docks. Population-wise, I think we're doing fine for now, so I'm gonna skip building new buildings. Spirituality, electronics, meat, tavern, pub, jobs. Okay, I think these guys are doing fine. What about heating plant? Heating plant is doing fine. The heat exchanger is at capacity. Okay, let's focus on this. So we're gonna start our underground heating network. What I'm gonna do is build 2 heat exchangers, one of them around this area and one of them around this area. Unfortunately, I won't build this one now because I need to develop or expand in this direction first. So I'm gonna go for this one over here, and I think even close to this one will be fine because this guy already has just under 100% capacity, so building close to here will definitely alleviate some pressure away from here. So I was always thinking, should we build a park around here? Actually, you know what, I still want to build a park around here. I want to build a park, but the problem is I would also like to build these heat exchangers that are not Mr. Robs's, but unfortunately all of them require road connection, and I would like to have as less roads as possible. So let's go with heat exchanger. And let's go, of course, this is favorite buildings. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to discuss it. What is this heat exchange? Oh, this looks not so good. I think I'm gonna go with Mr. Robs again on this one. So I'm gonna go and build heat exchanger right around here. A little bit more space, there we go, so they can start on this, and then let's go and start on our first underground pipelines. So heating here, and then we're gonna go for big pipes. What? No? Let's go and switch to the underground view. This doesn't look like anything we would like to have, so let's go one more time from here, lower, And let's go 2 below. I'm just gonna go 2 below, why the hell not? And of course, you probably know this. I did not know this when I was building the... Really, not even the footpaths? You're freaking kidding me. You can't build pipes underneath the footpaths. Oh, you can. Okay, my bad. But what's the deal with this? Can you build it underneath the road? Yes, but there's something here preventing... Is it pipeline? No, it's not pipeline. What about this? And then... Okay, looks like it's a thing, it's possible to build it, but for some reason we can't build it. So I'm gonna go 1 and 2 down, and let's start from here. Sure, I'll be crazy, I'll go crazy. Maybe it's too close, some other infrastructure is in the way. I won't cancel it, I will just retract it a little bit and see if we can get a better angle on this road. Let's bend. And here we go. We can get it to here for some reason, not further than this. And then it's all fine. All business as usual. Okay, let's just do it then. Pipe underneath the pipe. Why the hell not? I've seen worse things than this. Okay, looks like it could be the intersections, but for some reason it's... okay. I think I might have some problems with this when I set this up for construction, because it's not going to be connected to anything. So where do we go? Let's go somewhere in behind. Yeah, that's what she said. Sure. What's with this? This looks freaking ugly. I have no idea what they were... What? I have no... Okay, this is obviously a mistake, because there I started like a parallel one. Let's try it from here and delete it all the way to here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and let's try to connect it. You need to be careful when you connect it. Obviously, this is a problem. You have to be careful when you connect it. Oh, sure. Let's see if this looks at all reasonable. 58 tons of steel. Oh boy. 253 tons of gravel. Oh boy. 200,000 rubles to build this one. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's construct this underground pipe here. Actually, you know what? Let me see. How does this construction? Is this one whole construction? Yeah, looks like it is. Yeah, is it? No, it's actually two construction. Let's not do this. Let me just check the situation with this, because I have a feeling that this might be a little bit pricier than we expected. So let's go and check out how much would it. I know I saw videos when they say that it's more or less the same price, which is fine. I trust them, but let's just test this, because is it really that expensive? Well, it's not really. Is it really boards and concrete that cost this much? Boards, concrete, and gravel? And 51 tons, yeah, it's a little bit shorter, I have to say, but other than that, yeah, it looks like it is. Man hours as well. Let's cancel this one. Let's build that underground one more time, and let's not make too much fun about this. Right, so we have heat exchanger over here. Do I want to try to build another one? 1, 2, 2. Yeah, I'm thinking if I can connect this one as well, because if we're gonna switch to underground pipes, which is fine in my books, but I was just wondering if we can do something parallel. The problem, not really a problem, but the thing is that these underground pipes look exactly the same as the... Maybe they're not deep enough. This is some testing that I'm gonna have to do myself, but let's go. 1 and 2 deep. Okay, 2 deep. Perfect. And then, okay, now it works much better. So let's go underneath the paths, underneath the roads. I know that you can't go all the way. Can you go anywhere? No. We're gonna have to take a step back. So let's go with... Okay, now this is the tricky part. You have to find where exactly is your... pipe, because if you start connecting it from elsewhere, you might have issues, because if you start connecting it to parallel to your own pipe, you're not gonna build anything anytime soon. So here we go. Okay, and let's go with this pipeline all the way there. Well, not all the way there because it obviously doesn't like it, but we can go partial way here and then continue from here to, well, let's go here. This is quite realistic. I changed my mind about the pipelines. I was wow, you can't build them on the buildings. What kind of sick joke is this? But no, actually I kind of agree with this. If you build your pipelines underneath the buildings, that's not realistic. I mean, like, it is realistic, but people don't do that in you can see I did it. Did I do it again? Yes, I did it again. Right, let's go for this one and rebuild it from here. So, of course you can put pipes underneath the... what's with this? Of course you can build pipes underneath. Why the hell is this acting up again? Oh, because of the depth? Yeah, this is the problem. What depth is my pipe now at? Nobody knows. Developers don't know, I don't know, we can just... Oh, there was a pipe there as well. Yeah, I think they're gonna have to work on this to make it look, well, usable or something. I don't even wanna throw any insults or something, but this looks... Okay, this looks like it should be my pipe, but... That's what she said. Right. So we have the... Oh boy. We have something here. And this looks like it's a one uninterrupted segment. So let's see if we can build it in one go. Looks like we can. Again, 59 tons of steel. This one costs 200,000 to build. Ha! There you go. The rumors were true. Okay, what am I missing here? What else am I missing around here? Right, where is the... I might be missing this. We need the... I think... I'm sorry, I played only a little bit yesterday, so I'm missing... You're freaking kidding me. Oh, okay, at least... Ooh! Price of oil, global market going down. Yes, that means hopefully fuel is gonna go down too. Delete all the messages. Okay, that's fine. Where did we say the view for electricity is? This is the one I'm missing. I'm sorry about this, guys, but I didn't do a lot of research here. Building properties. Here we go. So this is the electricity. How much electricity we're gonna have, and where the electricity is coming from. We have the exchanger here. How are the stations, the substations marked? You can see the 22,000 volts. 22,000 volts, that's not really a good measurement. Anyway, let's go back to what we said initially, that I'm gonna need the exchangers here. I never built those. Sorry, the substations. So we're gonna go for power substation. And can we do it somewhere? We can do it right here. I think this is gonna look magnificent. Absolutely stunning. An eye candy. So let's go and build the road first. Of course, it's gonna be a mud road because we don't need this cleaned at all. So I'm gonna connect it to the grid, and let's go and let's cross on the other side, just because it's gonna be a little bit easier for us, because buildings are already constructed there and we don't plan on messing with them too much. So like this, and there we go. Perfect. This is gonna be electricity. Ooh, maybe not perfect. Because I didn't check if everything is in range, and I probably should have checked this. And everything is not in range. Houston, problem. So demolish this, and demolish this, and demolish the road. Hopefully we didn't have a lot of materials on the way. And we're gonna have to build it. That's fine. We're gonna have to build it somewhere. You know what? I have an idea. Let's go for vanilla one. Why? Because we have a mud road here that is aching to be connected to this. Let's see. This transformer station here should be covering it. This one is not. Look at this. This one is not even connected to the grid. That's fine. We're gonna connect it now. So this one here is gonna be perfect. So let's go for this one. And even shorter distance to here, we're going to classic vanilla RS scapegoat. How do we do here? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. There we go. Build this. So we have vanilla. You see, vanilla is best. Vanilla is the best. No, it's not. Mods are the best. So we have electricity. All of this is covered. We have this without electricity. Doesn't need it. This is going to be covered with electricity. That's fine. I don't know where wattage is important. Probably because of the drain to calculate how much electricity you're gonna need for each of the buildings. But hey ho. We don't need it right now, so let's close this. Let's see how we're doing with over 21s living with their parents and population in general. 9,500. That means we do have some issues somewhere because they're not growing as fast. You can see a little bit of a meat missing here, which is surprising because they should have all the meat they want. And you can see that snow is not being cleared on some of the roads around here, which is not, which I don't really. Well, city is a problem because this needs to be cleaned. What's with the technical services? 2 kilometers. They should be cleaning this, but they are not. Okay, let's invest in that. Let's invest in one cause truck over here. That's fine. This thing is being constructed. We have a lot of materials delivered already. Oh, okay. This is. Come on, finish this monitor over here, the pollution monitor. We have a lot of unemployed people here, at least. No, we don't. Only 40. That's interesting. That's fine. We have a lot of... let's see what's happening here. We need a little bit more concrete, and that's going to be last of the concrete we need, and then we only need construction materials, and we're going to have our meat storage. Train station is done. This is Mr. Topper's train station that's going to be delivering... wood, grain, and meat. So we're gonna have to have a train that's gonna go to wood, grain, meat. That's gonna have to go to the... Oh, I'm missing something. I'm missing railroad from here to, well, elsewhere. This is another project I was hoping to start on, but it's not really too late because we have all the time in the world. Why the hell wouldn't you build a railroad through the footpath? It's a footpath. Well, maybe even better because this is not where we need it. Well, we need it for food and alcohol distribution, but we need actually what I was thinking is meat. Meat. We have this... Where is the station that can take meat? Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. How are we supposed to transport meat? Actually, no, we don't. We need grain, actually, not meat. This is a good point. This is a good point. We're gonna need a little bit of grain over here. And we still didn't resolve the issue with fuel. We still have a problem with fuel. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of obvious. We have only 9 tons of fuel here, and I think we are getting desperate. What's with this distribution office? This one is almost full, and it's only coal related. So we're gonna have to do this somehow. So this is fuel distribution. This is not going to work. So we're gonna have to redo these 2 buildings. So let's do it like this. Trucks. Can we pause this? Yeah, we have enough time in this episode to do this, so we're gonna do it right now. Ooh, look at these high winds. They are good for wind power production, but who cares? I'm not gonna do it right now. So let's do it like this. First, vehicles. All of these vehicles are crap, except Gauze? No, crap. Well, they're nice, but they're small a bit. So this fuel distribution is not gonna work. So we're gonna have to have fuel distribution from here. Okay, pausing it. So we're gonna do this. This is going to be this. So we're gonna have coal distribution. I think this is only coal distribution. Cement. Okay, this one is gonna have to be only coal distribution. What about cement and the rest of it? Will we have to have a different distribution office for this? Yeah, problem. Right. Okay, let's start with distribution offices. Do we have any space for distribution offices anywhere? We have some around here. It might be a little bit on the far side, but maybe we can do it. Maybe we can pull it off. Okay, let's start with the first distribution office. So let's go with cement and coal are the 2 bigger ones. So we're gonna go for distribution office. We're gonna go for large distribution office. Actually, probably that's an overkill and overreaction on my part. Let's go with the medium size Distribution office. Okay, doesn't work. Let's go with leveling. We're gonna level this area a little bit, and then we're gonna just go for medium-sized distribution office. And this is one of the reasons you guys probably noticed that why did you build those extra distribution offices, you guys asked previously. Well, this is the reason, this is one of the reasons why, because I know you're gonna need them sooner or later. I mean, in this case, it wasn't really known that we're gonna have fuel, that we're gonna require fuel distribution, but well, we still do. Now we have fuel distribution, and this is absolutely being hammered with not having enough fuel, probably. I can just imagine what's happening over here. Oh, exactly what I thought. Exactly what I thought is happening over here. Did you deliver any fuel? This is so much fun. I don't even know if this is gonna be resolved somehow or not. They're all going here to refuel. Do we have any fuel coming in? Yeah, we have fuel coming in. Okay, this will be resolved. Let's go. These guys are gonna come and go, and this guy is gonna turn around and go back. Come on, chop chop, we need this guy to arrive. This is 2.5 tons of fuel. But this is just drop in the ocean, you know, and all of these trucks now not getting fuel, they're gonna go back and, you know, ask for more fuel. I can easily, well, not easily, but I can do this. Do we have any free distribution officer around here? No, we don't. So let's do this. I'm gonna go and get a couple of oil tankers. We're gonna go for something with decent capacity. So what do we have? Value. No, capacity. There we go. 12 tons cause. 60 kilometers per hour. Yeah. 12 tons. Okay, let's go only for one of those. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna send you to this loading facility directly, and you only gonna be supplying this fuel station here. Obviously, this is not the wait until unloaded. No, just deliver stuff. Go. So this is one of the projects that I wanted to we need to resolve. Fuel, of course. Fuel imports are not a problem. This is not the bottle. Ooh, but we have this. We have one guy delivering. Let's do this. You have oil. Why the hell in the baby? Right. So this guy here, you are not doing this anymore. You're going over here. Why the hell did I just put the escape button there? Do we have any vehicles? No. Oh, frig it. Right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get a couple of two more oil tankers. Two more oil tankers, total capacity, 2 cause tankers. Yes, we're going for all in. We're gonna go cause tanker going to the border crossing, and you're going to go here, and you're gonna be loading bitumen, and you're gonna be unloading bitumen. You don't have to wait until unloaded. We're gonna hopefully remember and resolve this later on. The second one is gonna go here, again the same, to the border, loading fuel and unloading fuel. That's it. Unloading fuel. Off you go. And then we have this new distribution office that was only importing fuel. This is going to be going here, and that's gonna be, let me see here, customs house. No, you're gonna be not unloading but loading, and I will be assigning you to destination buildings 90%, but we need to have destination buildings. Oil tanker, right, 1 2 3 4 5. There we go. Big trucks, big business, big trucks. And now we're gonna distribute this fuel to, let's say, here. That's already known. We have a fuel station over here. I know we have a small fuel station over there, but we don't care about this. We will have a fueling station somewhere around here. There we go. And then we have this fueling station over here. Initially, I would like to resolve this, and hopefully in the next episode or sometimes in the future we're gonna address this issue once we have some of the distribution offices filled in. So we have direct imports of bitumen and fuel from the border with big trucks. Hopefully they're gonna be able to supply enough fuel, because currently we don't have a bottleneck with imports. We have bottleneck of distributing these imports elsewhere. Bitumen is being dealt with this distribution office that has these jokes of trucks over here that have small capacity, but we're gonna need those as well, because some of the farm fueling stations actually have quite low capacity and they don't require enormous fuel tanks. Then they need a lot of fuel to operate, but now that this one is empty, I'm kind of surprised that it actually works, but we'll see how that's gonna end up being. Right. So we have, probably I should have had one of the fueling stations directly connected to our big storage. And can they refuel here? I'm not even sure. But I'm pretty sure that they will refuel some of the close by stations over here, refuel themselves, and then go elsewhere and distribute this fuel. You can see that we already have some kind of motion in the ocean. Something is happening, so yeah, coffee time for me. There we go. We have fuel. We have fuel in the fuel stations. That was crisis avoided for a moment there. Now hopefully they're gonna distribute all the fuel elsewhere. You can see that we have fuel issues over here. Oh boy, that's all the fun we can have. That's the actual heating plant. That's a heating plant fuel. Cause cistern is on the way. Do we have another cause cistern? Here we go. This is the savior of our way of life. This cistern here, if it doesn't arrive soon, we are doomed. Because we only have one. You're kidding me. He's gonna block the other one? What a joke! What a joke! This is what's happening here. What was it? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I was wrong. But looks like one of them. Let's see where it goes. If this first one goes to the depot, that means the other one couldn't leave the bus station because the first one was blocking him. So this is it. If one of your trucks or one of your buses is out of fuel, it can block the whole country out. Yeah, I know that they're working on resolving this, but hey ho, don't care. It's not resolved though, so... Anyway, underground pipes, can we see them? Oh yeah, this is funny thing. I noticed here that it goes over ground for a second. Oh, they're bringing all the necessary stuff. That's nice. That's nice. And the fuel, is it already delivered? Well, we have some fuel delivered, so that's nice. That's definitely nice. And I know that we had the second cause truck coming here to deliver this. And what's with... Oh, right, we had a couple of those cause trucks as well coming from the border crossing. That's fine. We will have enough fuel for a foreseeable future. Some of these trucks are going to be refueled now. That's fine. Oh, can you get fuel? Go and get fuel. And you know what's going to happen with this guy? He's going to die in the middle of the street as soon as there's no fuel over here. And he's going to be blocking the rest of the traffic. Do we have any cause trucks on the way? Probably not. Anyway, that's it. We're gonna leave it here. We're gonna deal with this issue in the next one. Right, that's it. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. If you want to support the channel, if you're enjoying the content, you can do that by reading what's in the description of the video. Like, subscribe, buying the coffee, of course. Right. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.